Hello to all my friends out there. So now it's time to eat dinner, and I'm going to be mentioning a few things. I have a lot of new followers, so if you're an old follower, bear with me because not everybody knows about the stockpiling stuff. So what I bought was I bought some Jiffy corn muffins, and if you bake these upright, these are good. You know, just be careful not to get them too overdone. They're very good. And then any that I don't eat, I just slip them in the freezer. And what I like to do, I switch to butter. And I bought this butter. I'm not being very conscientious with my butter. I bought the butter at Aldi's. It was a good price, so I go, oh, I'm gonna buy some. And then I stockpiled jam, and I'm really glad I stockpiled this orange marmalade. It's gonna taste good on my cornbread. So, okay, so one thing to stockpile when you get a little extra money is some jam. That can really come in handy. Okay, and now I had vanilla chai tea, and I bought this tea at Dollar Tree, 20 bags for $1. As soon as you can, stockpile some tea or some kind of beverages. Tea is cheap. That's why I suggest tea. They have 100 bags for $1, Dollar Tree. Also for iced teaspoons, if I'm in a thrift store and they have iced teaspoons, I buy them all. And then the other thing you want to stockpile is lemon and lime. Lemon is for the tea, or you can use it to make buttermilk, or you can use for your buttermilk, you just add a tablespoon lemon juice or vinegar. And then I buy the bags, 10-pound bags of sugar for the stockpile, because that's a lot of sugar. It's going to last for a while. Okay, so now, and I want to mention this if you haven't been following me. Knife, fork, and spoon, and then just wrap your silverware up, and then your silverware, and that's an irregular napkin. This is a cheap napkin, and I make a special point to buy the napkins 180, not 160, 180. I buy them at 99 cents only, because then the next thing you know, you're out of napkins. Okay, so now let's get my my bean and meat bake. Yummy. This looks good. All right. Now, and this is also a stockpile meal. This is also a cheap meal. Here it is. It's really hot. I have to be careful. Okay, now let me give you the recipe. And just scroll down if you want to see exactly how I made this. What I want to talk about in this video is how I stockpile so that I can just, and this is a good one too, you can buy grits at 99 cents only, or Dollar Tree too. And then I bought the ham at Aldi's. Okay, so now so this is going to be a really cheap meal, but it's going to be good. Let's see if I can demonstrate. have to be careful, it's very hot. So on the bottom of the pan is 4 pieces of Spam. So basically for each serving, this would be 4 servings, you would have some Spam and some cheese. You could put more Spam into this as well. Okay, so now I just use half. This would be something, I bought this at 99 cents only, but they have this same type thing at Walmart. So you would start stockpiling something like this. This is a good thing to stockpile in the event of an emergency. And this would be a good thing to stockpile in the event of an emergency. So on this, I want a little pepper. It doesn't really need salt. Let me show you how much I have left after taking the 1 portion out. And then if you have some left over, you can just freeze it. But this is, so here is my meal plan. And I will be making these meals for the next, well, it'll be 5 days. Okay, now, if you don't have any Spam, you can use these. Just put these on the bottom of the pan. And, I saw, I think it was Pink Fairy fried these with some eggs. I go, wow, good going, Pink Fairy. That was a great meal. You know, just fry these on a grill and make some scrambled eggs. This would be a great thing to stockpile. You don't want to be running out of meat. Also, I bought these pepperonis at Aldi's. These would be good. And then also you could use pepperonis. You know, you could pretty much use any meat you wanted. So now let me taste this and I will tell you how it tastes, if it tastes good. Ham would be good too, if you have ham. But what you don't want to do is spend a lot of money making a cheap dinner. Okay, this is really good and really cheap. Start a list. Okay, the first one I had was hot dog hash with hot dogs, carrots, and potatoes. Just drizzle with oil and bake 400. Just scroll down if you want to see how I made it. And then number 2 would be bean and meat bake. Okay, you guys, God bless you all.